All right, what's going on, guys? It's me, Doe, from the Doe Pod, and this is our first gambling pod for the NFL season. We're 5 weeks late. We're in week 5, and these are my gambling picks. I'm here with Peter Maselli, Pistol Pete, Parlay Pete. I'm with the Teaser Geezer, Claudie. So we're gonna start that off, and I'm gonna just basically go off from the who's playing this week, and I'm gonna be picking. They're gonna be doing their picks, and then after we're done giving up the matchups, we're going to go right into the more in-depth stuff that you degenerates like, which is kind of like the lines, teasers, parlays, the lottery ticket. I think you got a lotto ticket idea, right?
I have a 17 parlay.
He's got a lotto. And, we got it all basically settled out. Now, you're probably wondering why. I'm just going to get the elephant out of the room. Joke on me. We were wearing blazers, me and Claudie, because we were under the impression that we were going to try to look fancy for this.
I mean, it was his idea.
It was his idea. I let him run with it. It was the joke on me because it's my pod, my name, everything's me. And I let another man who I've never let on the pod before run one idea, and it ended up biting me in my ass.
It's 90 degrees out,
it's
by the way.
It's so hot. Yeah. It's September. It's fall. And it's like the hottest day.
No, it's October.
It's October, and it feels like a midday in July. And this is what we did today. So yeah, I'm not upset about it. I know I sound upset. I'm not upset.
Yeah, I'm upset.
I'm not upset. I'm like, what is that thing? I'm disappointed. I'm let down.
Look good, play good.
Yeah, I guess. All right. So we're gonna get our pick'ems. So yeah, just for you guys to know, we're gonna record our picks, and whoever gets the most picks right, we're gonna figure out a way that at the end of the season, who gets a reward, and then the biggest loser. We'll figure out their punishment. We're going to be keeping that under track. I got a guy behind camera, Kwee. He's been on old pods. He's going to be taking track of that. He'll say hi at the end of the pod.
I heard that one.
Yeah, it's Kwee.
What do you think?
All right. So we got Seahawks and Rams Thursday night. Seahawks are home. This is the big game. I like this game. I'm picking the Rams.
I have also got the Rams in this one.
I got the Rams, and I got the Rams plus 1.5. I love the Rams in this game.
So far, we got good synergy. All of us are picking the same guys. I like this. All right, then we got Eagles home with the Jets. I'm picking the Eagles. I don't think there's a soul out there that would pick the Jets.
I'm going to pick the Eagles as well. You got to go Eagles at home.
I like the Eagles, but I kind of like the Jets possibly to cover if Darnold plays. I think
the line's what? We said 14? 13?
14, 13.5.
13.5?
If it's more than 14, I like the Jets to cover that.
We don't have a quarterback.
It's a stretch for him to play.
We don't have a quarterback.
Well, he's practicing right now.
We're not doing the in-depth right now. We're not doing that. We'll come back to that. I'll put that star on that. Redskins, Patriots. This is my lock. Just saying right now, I got Patriots.
If you're not picking the Patriots in this one, then you don't really know football.
Yeah.
But hey.
Pats.
Yeah.
Bengals home with the Cardinals.
That's interesting.
This is interesting. We'll get back to that. There's news that came out earlier today. What are you picking?
I'm going Bengals at home.
Okay.
After that terrible performance Monday night, I'm going Bengals.
I like the Cardinals.
Yeah. All right. The Cardinals are interesting to me as well, but I did lock in with myself at Bengals. I did choose them. Titans home against the Bills. Another interesting game.
That's up in the air right now.
Tighten up for me. Tighten up.
Tighten up. I'm going to tighten up too.
Depends on if Josh Allen plays.
Okay.
If he plays, I'll take the Bills. If not, I take the Titans.
All right. We got the Raiders, Bears, and London.
Bills. I'll take the Bills quick.
Picking the Bills.
Right,
it's down. It's in the record book. Took the Bills. That's what I like to hear. I like definites. I don't like the whole maybe. If the rain subsides, none of that shit.
He has to pick a side. He has to pick a side.
You have to pick a side. You got to pick a side.
My bad. I forgot about that.
No maybes. There's no maybes in life. I'm sure there are.
There you go. Looking out for Kwee.
Raiders, Bears. I got the Raiders in this one. I got my boy D-Car.
Wow. I'm going Khalil Mack revenge game, and I'm going Bears.
Oh, that's good. I like Bears. I didn't
like Bears.
That. Yeah.
Khalil Mack might break Derek Carr's leg.
Yeah.
Oh my
I completely forgot that's true.
It might happen.
Yeah.
Okay, so Saints Bucks. We got the Saints Bucks in New Orleans. I got the Bucks in this one.
Whoa.
Yeah, bro, I'm coming out hot.
I don't really like the hype on the Bucks. I'm going Saints.
Oh God.
Saints. Teddy Two Gloves.
Giants, Vikings, Giants at home. I got the Vikings.
I've also got the Vikings, and that's sad as a Giants fan.
Give me the Vikings.
Give them the Vikes.
Okay.
All right, Vikings.
I really want to take the Giants in that, though, but that's it.
Danny Jones 2-0, but I don't like it.
All right, yeah.
All right, next pick. Let's go.
Steelers, Ravens. Steelers home. I got the Ravens. I got Lamar.
I've also got the Ravens in this one.
Ravens.
Got Ravens. All right, good so far. Texans. Oh no, my bad. Panthers and Jaguars. Panthers at home. I got my boy Gardner Minshew. I got him. I got Jags.
I'm going Jags.
Going Jags.
Jacksonville, baby.
That's a mustache. He's doing a mustache. You guys can't see it over there. You got Gardner too?
Oh yeah, so
We're all
I've been talking
jagged
about
up?
the whole week, man.
Or Mick Jaggers?
Uncle Rico?
Uncle Rico. You guys want to see me throw this football over the mountains? All right. Texans, Falcons. Texans at home. I'm going to pick up Deshaun Watson on this one. Texans.
I'm going Texans.
Going Falcons.
All right. Chargers, Denver. I got the Chargers. Philip? Got Melvin Gordon back. Got to go Chargers.
I've got the Chargers at home.
All right.
Chargers.
Chargers at home.
Chargers, yeah, at home.
Chargers at home. They're going to win it. All right. Cowboys, Packers. I got them boys.
Give me that bad man. I'm going Packers.
Whoa. I'm going with the Packers too, I think.
Pack Daddies. Okay. Them boys versus the Pack Daddies. Chiefs, Indianapolis. At home, Chiefs, obviously, right? Patty
I've
Mahomes.
got Chiefs.
All right.
Chiefs all around.
That's a lock.
Okay. 49ers, Browns.
Monday night, right?
This is Monday night. I'm going Browns.
I'm going Browns.
I'm
Even
going
though
Browns.
they're underdogs in the game, I'm still going Browns.
This is the game I'm going to come back to because I got there's some stuff in that, but there's Browns.
Give me the 49ers.
Taking the 49ers. That's a locked in. All right, cool. Now, I just printed out this stuff. This is the MVP and Rookie of the Year stuff.
Oh.
So I just wanted to get your opinions on this stuff before we
Got the odds on that?
I got the odds on it and everything. I got NFL MVP candidate Patty Mahomes opens up at plus 100. Behind him is Tom Brady at plus 950. Aaron Rodgers plus 1,500. Russell Wilson 1,600. Carson Wentz at 2,000, and then Dak at 2,000. And I like Dak, so I'm gonna. If I were to put money on it, gun to my head, I'm putting Dak.
Oh, that's the value pick.
That's where you. I think that's.
If we're going lock, are we going lock pick? Like, who do we think is going to be MVP?
Yeah. Who would you put money on? Gun to your head.
Mahomes.
Yeah, Mahomes.
Mahomes.
But the value, I mean, yeah, the value. If you want to put like $10 on someone,
I think that's my money pick right there.
Dak.
Dak is the money pick. All right, and then Rookie of the Year, you got Danny Jones, Kyler Murray, or Danny Jones at plus 190, Kyler Murray at 360, Gardner Minshew at plus 400, David Montgomery plus 850, Marquise Brown 850, Josh Jacobs plus 1,100.
it's got to be one of those quarterbacks, right?
Right. I would think it would have to be Gardner Minshew, right? I think.
I'm going Daniel Jones. Daniel Jones is 2-0. I think he gets at least 2 or 3 more wins.
Well, he'll probably beat the Jets. I don't see him.
And
not.
he plays Miami too.
Yeah, so he'll probably pick up 2 wins
he
like
could
that.
possibly get 5 wins.
I mean, Danny Jones is going to put up a lot of numbers, I think. But if Gardner Minshew takes them to like a wild card game, I could see that being enough.
That
That'd
could
be
be a big
nuts.
factor.
That'd be
So
nuts.
that's kind of the debate.
This is a big game this week. All right, so let's go back. Let's do our locks. Let's do our take our notes back to the matchups. Let's just bust them out. So what's going on? What do you guys want to talk about first? I don't want to take the reins.
Do you want to go like pick by pick, like you say one that you have, then PD?
Yeah, sure. I'll go my first
Yeah,
lock,
your first lock. We'll just keep
which
going.
is probably my first lock. I don't know why. Besides the Patriots Redskins, that one was technically my first lock in the list. I think you have to bet them, put them in a parlay just to get your odds up.
Yeah.
I think for myself, I would put my first lock in as the Bucks beating the Saints.
Whoa.
That is me. I think the Bucks are going to beat the Saints. I think Jameis Winston figured out how to use Mike Evans and Godwin. They're pushing it. O.J. Howard is actually getting his receptions again. They're finally getting it. I think what's going to happen the most is that they're going to make him throw the ball. And I think recently in the last game, he's been throwing the ball pretty well. They don't really have a running game, so I don't think they're really going to be difficult in the sense they're not going to really push a run game on the Saints, like you just saw with Dak and swallowing up Zeke. With Dak and Zeke, you got to just throw the fucking thing. So that's where I'm at. I think the Bucks will probably win it but I think it's like a tie for first place, right? It's a game for first place.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I take the Bucks every time. Jameis Winston.
What are the odds on that?
I think it was a -3.5 New Orleans.
I know they're underdogs.
Yeah.
I mean, that's the thing. What's the money line odds on taking the Bucks at that point?
At plus 3.5, I'd say the odds are probably around plus 160,
Yeah, probably.
which is very good value.
That's good value.
If
I'd
we're
say.
gonna bet that money line.
Yeah, I'm gonna probably put that down. All right, what do you got? You.
My lock of the week, I just say, because it's a Sunday night game, is the Browns plus 3.5.
That's your lock, all right?
I think that their win last week, and it gave them a lot of confidence. They realized that they can win games even if
Baker
OBJ
figured it out.
gets shut down. I mean,
Right.
Landry's wide open every play. Just throw Landry when OBJ is getting triple covered, and obviously they found their run game. Chubb had like almost, I think, 200 yards rushing. Or no, that was Leonard Fournette. But he had like 130, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah.
So,
I mean, that's
I like the hype of the Browns.
I like it. Yeah.
Their defense. I mean,
My opinion is I think Bay kind of has it going. He's got this not chip on his shoulder per se, but he's got a little attitude. He's being a little dickhead. So, I mean, honestly,
give me Browns.
whatever. Yeah, I like the Browns in that one. I picked the Browns, so if that's your lock, I like
That's
it.
another underdog, too. So.
Yeah.
Mine?
Yeah.
All right, so the first bet I have is a 3-team teaser. We got 3-team teasers, pays out, it's plus 160. So you put $50 down, you win 80.
Okay.
All right, so I knocked the Pats down to
Teaser.
Yep, minus 8.5.
Okay.
So how many points is this? 6? Is it 6 points?
6-point teaser.
All right.
So they were 14.5 when I did this afternoon. Now I got them down to minus 8.5 in Washington. Then I got the Jaguars up to plus 9.5 to Carolina. But they were plus 3.5. Then I got the Rams tomorrow night plus 7.5 against Seattle. So I got those 3 teams. I like taking the points in that. You put 50 down, you get $80. Rams 5-1 against the spread in the last 6 games on the road.
Mm-hmm.
We got Jacksonville 4-2 against the spread last 6 games. And then I don't need any explanation. I like the Pats defense against the Washington.
It's gonna be a bloodbath. If Dwayne Haskins plays, it's gonna be a fucking bloodbath. I don't know what.
Well, Dwayne Haskins is the better option, in my opinion.
Yeah. Well, give the kid reps, right? At this point,
Dwayne Haskins is a better option for the long term. But I mean, Patriots just absolutely feast on rookie quarterbacks, and Washington's horrendous.
gonna ball out on him. So there's
So-
Tom Brady who didn't throw a touchdown pass and threw an interception last game.
Tom Brady's got some.
He's gonna fucking ball out. It's gonna be a massacre.
So that's why I like getting that down to negative, to minus 8.5. And then you got the Jags, where I'm not sure why we think Carolina's good at this
I think
point.
it's the CMC thing. I think it's him just dropping 100 yards reception and rushing. It's just like, how do you stop the monster? Like at that point.
Yeah.
I think that's just it. The people are just like, how are they going to stop him?
Carolina lost at home. I know the Buccaneers went into the Rams and killed them.
Yeah.
But I think a lot of that, I kind of combined the two because I really think the Rams were looking ahead to the Seattle game, and they kind of just overlooked the Bucs. I think the Rams are going to come out firing in this game. I like them straight up in this game as well. I'll say that in later bets.
Rams defense does need some help because when Jameis Winston tears you apart,
Yeah, that's a little scary.
that
55.
draws red flags. But
Jesus.
Russell Wilson's not the QB like Jameis. Russell Wilson won't throw the ball down the field, and he really only has Tyler Lockett to throw to, so he doesn't really have like a Mike Evans or Chris Godwin. So
And Seattle,
I think the Rams win that game as well.
Seattle, that home field doesn't feel as good.
It doesn't make any sense.
The Legion
Yeah.
of Boom is gone. It's
Yeah.
not.
There's nothing
It's
there.
not there
So
anymore.
I'm not sure how good their home field advantage is again. So that's kind of my first lock was to do that. So that's plus 160. When $50 wins 80. I think that's good value right there.
Although the Rams do need to run the ball better because I think Todd Gurley had his career low in rushing attempts,
Yeah.
and
Yeah, they balled
it's
them up.
scary.
So we're gonna circle back. I have another one that is a little enticing that we mentioned was the Bengals and Cardinals, and I chose the Bengals to win this. But then I got news this morning because I did my picks last night. I got news this morning that the Cardinals owner died. So I'm pretty sure in the world of gambling, if your owner dies, doesn't your team ball out the next day or like that following week and then just win?
Yeah.
So wouldn't that just be? I might take the Cardinals just because their owners died. I literally have it here in my notes. Cards owner died. So maybe. That is basically what I have. I don't think that's a bad note. I think that's actually. I'm not crazy for thinking like that.
I didn't do that.
How many H's do you have in the
Just a 1H.
All right,
it wasn't like like I wasn't really pondering it. It was like
Okay.
Like if someone said, "Hey, the Cards owner died," I mean, and they're opening up at this much, I think they're like they're definitely the underdogs. They're going into Cincy.
Yeah.
So yeah, I mean,
Cincinnati,
I wouldn't put it in a parlay per se, but I mean,
Cincinnati looked horrendous.
yeah, I don't know.
Monday night.
They look like a high school football team.
They
I
were
don't know what
terrible.
the fuck they were doing.
Defense got tore apart.
And that was Mason Rudolph. Too.
I'm at the point right now. Is Joe Mixon good? Like, I don't know if he's good or not.
Mixon's good.
He's good.
I think he's good.
He's working with nothing.
I just think he's.
Yeah.
I don't think he's supposed to be on that offense.
Would you rather shut down like Joe Mixon or like and let Andy Dalton beat you? Right. I mean, that's kind of the.
I just
game
think so
plan.
bad. All right, that's what I was just saying.
Okay.
Like, what do you guys think about the Cards? If you were to bet am I weird for thinking that just because the guy dies?
Well,
Cards have the
yeah,
ball.
no, that's definitely a factor.
I think it's more of a bet against Andy Dalton. I mean, Kyler Murray versus Andy Dalton. I mean, Cincinnati doesn't really have much of a home field at this point either.
I did hear that
So,
Christian Kirk is hurt, so
that is a big.
if
injury,
he's
yeah.
not playing, then
That's
who
interesting.
is Kyler Murray going to throw to?
I mean, Fitz has been getting separated.
Fitz too. I forgot about
Yeah.
Fitz. Yeah,
They'll find. I mean, David Johnson will probably tear them up
I forgot
too.
about Fitz.
So, I mean, we'll see. I like the Cardinals. I have them involved in one of my bets here, but I don't feel good enough to put actual money on them. But if I had to, like I said, in the pick 'em we did, I'd take the Cardinals.
I'm just saying, if you're a degenerate, and you're really looking for a big pull, Cardinals donor just died. All right, so then, you want to go yours?
I'd go my second pick.
All right.
I'm going to go Indianapolis and Kansas City under 57 points.
Ooh.
Now,
Okay.
I saw this, and it opened up at 54. So in a matter of like 3 days, it already bumped up to 57.
Mhm.
And I'm not digging the hype. I don't think that Indianapolis scores a lot of points this game, especially if T.Y. Hilton doesn't play.
Mhm.
So, I mean, I don't see KC putting up more than 5 touchdowns, which is 35. So maybe a 35.
So you're thinking a blowout for Kansas City then?
Yeah, 35-17 game. And KC, and the under hits, and KC covers.
Right, and if the Colts somehow are in this game, I feel like the way they're doing that
They're
is
going
by
to run
taking
with Marlon
right,
Mack. And it's
taking the
gonna
ball out of the taking the air
run
out
a
of the
lot
ball.
of the clock, and
Yeah.
Mahomes isn't going to be on the field.
No, I like that.
So
That was good.
that's
Yeah,
where I'm going. I mean, 57 points is a lot of points for
Right.
an NFL game. So,
yeah, I agree. I like that. I like that bet.
and this is an interesting fact: the under is 11-2 in primetime games. So
Ooh,
that also
okay.
helps.
All right,
Saw it set this morning.
I like
Especially
that.
probably Thursday nights, right? I feel like.
This is
Well, yeah, but I mean,
Sunday
like
night.
in general, though, I
Yeah,
feel
yeah.
like Thursday nights are.
They've been
Yeah.
terrible offensive
Yeah.
games. So
Okay.
All
there
right.
you go.
Am I
Big
up?
deal at number 2.
Yep, you're up.
All right, so I have another teaser, 3-team teaser.
The teaser geezer's back.
I love teasers. All right, so I got the Bills Titans over 32.5. All right, so
I just want to let you know I have the Bills Titans over in my notes,
Really?
so that's good
so
news.
I teased that down to 32.5. That's literally like a 17-16 game. I feel like they can do that. I feel like Tennessee has some weapons. They showed that in Atlanta last time, so I think they can actually score a little bit. I know how good
AJ
the
Brown. That's the guy, right?
Yeah, I mean, you got Corey Davis is okay. I mean, Derrick Henry. I know, like, the Bills' defense is really good, but I just think it's not too much for asking to make it 32.5. That's like
Right.
one
Well-
team that's basically got to get to 20 points, and you're almost there.
Yeah.
So that's why I teased it down to that. So
20-13. And
that's yeah. I mean, that's. I don't think I'm asking that much, but we'll see. I don't know how I feel about that, but I'm thinking to get a tease down to that point is not asking much. It really isn't.
The master tease.
And
All right.
then I got the Chargers minus a half a point, so they basically just got to win. That went down from
Playing
6.5.
Denver, right?
They're playing Denver
Yeah,
at home,
Who
and
just
then-
lost Bradley Chubb, so that's
and the
yeah.
Broncos have to be dead. I'm telling you, I watched that game against Jacksonville. They put everything they had to save their season into that game, and that's why I'm really high on Jacksonville. That Gardner went into Denver
Mhm.
and beat them. That's the different topic. But I think Denver's just a dead team now. I think they're
Yeah.
0-4. They lost one of their best defensive players. I think
Chargers
they're not
got
gonna
back one of their best offensive players. It just doesn't make.
Right.
Yeah, that's a lock.
So I think that's why I just teased them down to a half. I think that's like just Chargers got to not blow it and not beat the Chargers with that. But
Yeah,
you could see them blowing.
the Chargers are banged up on defense. I don't think Melvin Ingram's playing,
Right.
and they already have one of their safeties out for the
Yeah.
like at least another couple weeks. So
That's more of a bet against Joe Flacco though.
yeah,
Uh,
I'm totally down with that.
And then I also have I have the Rams plus 7.5 in this. Like I said, I love the Rams. This is also plus 160. $50 wins 80. Let's see if I have any interesting things on this.
It's an earthquake.
Yeah, I don't
Yeah.
know what's going on up there.
Tennessee has gone over in 4 of their last 5 home games. So there is something with that. But anyway, so that's what I was thinking with that. 3-team tease. You got the Chargers, just have to win. Rams have to stay within a touchdown, and the Bills and Titans have to score a little bit of points. That's it. That's all I'm asking.
Fun fact with the Bills-Titans game is Taylor Lewan's back for the Titans, their best offensive lineman.
That's good.
So that really helps Mariota get some extra time to throw the ball and another blocker for Henry. So
Yeah, I have Derrick Henry on a lot of fantasy teams, so that's good news. Of course, not on the one in our league. So that's kind of my teaser with that. That's my second 3-team. That's kind of one of my picks. So I'm feeling pretty good about that one.
Devil Claw coming at you.
All right, Devil Claw with the horns. Jesus Christ. All right, so then moving. You wrong for that, by the way. So moving on. So are we ready to do some parlays?
I have another teaser.
All right. I mean, I don't think I have any more locks besides because
You
the
have
Texans
anything else?
Falcons is up in the air. They might lose.
I mean, I do.
All right.
I can go all day.
All right. I mean, I don't have any. I don't have many
I have
locks
one more.
anymore. All right, hold on.
Okay.
Just let me see if there's besides. Let me see some locks that I might like. Let me see. No, that's all. I mean, listen. Besides the Ravens and the Steelers, that's gonna be a fucking lock. Vikings, Giants, that's a lock. Like these guys could win it all. I mean, honestly, you could just do a parlay with all the winning teams and figure it out.
Yeah.
All right. So all right, go on.
Pete, you got one?
You got it.
Parlay?
Yeah, or whatever you want. Peace pistol.
All right. So my parlay that I think is a lock this week is going to be Ravens money line, Jaguars plus 3.5, and Vikings money line.
Okay.
I don't know the payout on it. I can check right now.
Yeah,
But
check it out.
someone else could take over while I do
Yeah,
that for you.
I'll talk about my last teaser. I like that a lot. My last teaser involves, it's a 2-team, very simple. It's again the Bills Titans over at 32.5. And then I teased the Giants up to 11.5 at home. And the reason why I did that was less of a pick on the Giants. I think it was more of a pick against
Kirk
the Vikings.
Cousins.
The
Kirk
Vikings, Cousins on the road. I think the Giants are kind of have a little pep in their step now. I think they're really playing pretty well. They're playing pretty motivated.
Mm-hmm.
And I think the Vikings are also at this point where it seems like the locker room's imploding.
Yeah.
And I think that takes a toll. They got Diggs, like we said, like
Requesting
broke the
trade.
notes,
Yep.
requested a trade. I could definitely see the Vikings just running all over that defense, though, because the Giants' defense is terrible. But I definitely could see the Giants just hanging around and keeping that within 2 touchdowns, and that's what I'm asking, just 11.5 points. That's kind of why I did that. That's kind of like a lower. I wouldn't put too much on that, but that paid out. That's a minus 130. So $50 on that would net 38. So I don't think that's that bad.
That's not that bad.
Yeah, that's
Right.
my third teaser. I thought was notable.
So going back to my parlay, so we got Ravens money line, Jacksonville plus 3.5, which basically you're given a field goal, and Vikings money line. So 3 that I really think that can hit. 50 pays out 168, which is plus 337 odds. I think that's
good.
incredible value.
That's a good one.
That's a
I
good
don't
one.
see the Ravens losing to Pitt. I don't see the Giants beating the Vikings,
Yeah.
and we got that Jaguars game that we're pretty much all hyped up about.
Yeah,
You're getting a field goal, so they can technically lose by a field goal, and we still win the bet. And
Right. I just
it's pretty
understand.
good money.
I don't get why Carolina is getting that much respect. I don't
Yeah.
Jacksonville literally went into Denver. I know Denver's not that good, but I'm telling you, Denver's season was basically on the line at that point. They had to go into that hostile environment because Denver is a hard place to play either way. I don't care how bad they are. And Gardner, as a rookie quarterback, goes in there and not only beats them, but they come from behind, which is tough too.
Yeah. No.
Yeah.
So I'm pretty impressed with them. I don't think Carolina's that good. That Carolina-Houston game last week was an awful watch. I think both those teams look bad.
Yeah.
So I think it's, like I said, a lot of it's a pick against Carolina, but I also was pretty impressed by Jacksonville, so that's why I like that game a lot.
So I have a lotto ticket parlay.
Okay.
So I got the Rams. These are all money lines. And can you put it in FanDuel, see what's going on? I'm only putting in $20. So again, I lost a lot of money in spring to Yankees baseball. So I don't really gamble as much as I used to.
And German basketball.
German basketball.
So what happens is I saw that this I don't know what it was called. It was called like something Boonenkonst, and they were like the last seed, and they were beating the first seed by 8.5, and they were just fucking demolishing by like 20 points, and the odds were like plus like 2 million. So I put like $50 down. I thought I was going to become a millionaire at the end of the fucking thing.
Right, you're in your vibe.
I had it, man. I thought I had it, and then they lost by like 10 points, and I just don't.
Lost it all, man. On German basketball.
Lost it all at German basketball.
This guy had such a hot streak, and then like he just basically put it on some random German basketball.
and then I tried to get it back by betting the fucking Yanks, and then the Yanks started doing this weird shit where like
they had kind of a rough.
There was like a fucking.
April's rough to them.
It was weird because they would have this. I don't fucking talk about it. So then, all right. So parlays.
Let's go ahead.
I got the Rams.
Okay.
I got the Texans.
Money line.
Okay.
Yep.
Rams, Texans, Titans, Jags, Vikings, Cowboys, and Chiefs. When I did this, it was plus 3,331.
What?
So,
all those money lines? So that's what you got?
Yeah. So,
say it again.
So I got the Rams, Texans, Titans, Jags, Vikes, Cowboys, and Chiefs. Okay, kind of a lotto right there. You're kind of reaching with the Rams. You're reaching with the Titans. Yeah, and then I put $20 down. What am I paying out at?
Hold on, I just gotta put the Chiefs in. It's gonna be a big pay. So 20 is gonna get you $662.
$662. That's what I have here.
Very
$663. That might be my lotto ticket. I might pick that up.
Yep.
I don't know yet. Then I have the baby one that I feel more comfortable with, more or less. I got the Texans, Ravens, Titans, Vikings, and that I put $20 on, and I got 87. I got plus 400 on that. I'm more comfortable with that. I might at the end of the show, like I said. So at the end of this show, just to show you we're not fucking bullshitters, I'm gonna make them both bet on one of their parlays or bet one of their teasers or something like that. So they have skin in the game just as much as you guys.
All right.
And it's gonna be on this camera.
I have no money in my account right now.
What happened? Why do I have money in your account?
Your second one was 20 to win 91.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah.
That's not bad.
No,
It's not bad at all. I just think it's doable. You're reaching again with the Ravens, and you're going to be reaching with the Texans. Oh no, well mostly the Texans and
I don't think
Titans.
you're reaching with the Ravens.
No, Texans and Titans are where you're reaching.
Yeah.
I think the Texans and the Titans are where you're reaching. That's my bad. That's what I was trying to say. So I'm going to make these guys put some skin on the game when they're done talking about their picks.
All right. I have two parlays.
Okay.
I have one. I'll get the very simple two-team one out of the way. This one is $50 to win 138. So
that's a good one.
Rams money line, simple, and then I have Saints -3. Basically, what this is more like I think the Saints defense.
That's a good Sam right there.
I know the Saints defense. I really like them, especially at home. The Bucks. I understand what they did against Los Angeles. You can't trust them.
Well, the Saints are not in any. The Bucks and the Saints are in any of my parlays. I don't feel comfortable betting them, but I do have a lock. I do feel comfortable betting them. I would bet them. I just don't put them in my parlay.
I don't trust Jameis on the road. I mean, I know, those games have been pretty high scoring in the past. I know Fitzmagic shocked them last year on like opening day when everyone had the Saints defense in fantasy that first week.
I had the Saints and Survivor, so that was a bullet to my head.
So some weird things can happen with that matchup, but I think the weird thing already happened this past week where they went and dropped 55 on the
50
Rams.
burger.
I feel like a letdown's coming. I like the Saints -3 at home with that defense, and I think they're legit. I think they've been winning games with their defense and winning without Drew Brees. I think I like their structure of their team right now. So that's like a simple two-team parlay.
Okay.
And then I have my parlay lottery ticket. This is a weird one. This is plus 2,226.
That's pretty good.
This is 7 teams. Bills, Titans over at 38.5. Rams plus 1.5. Chargers money line. Chiefs money line. Pats money line. Cards plus 3 in Cincy. And then I have the Jags plus 3.5 in Carolina. $10 wins you $222 on that.
Okay.
Just a lottery ticket.
So now are you done with your stuff too, or are you going on too?
I'll give you some overs that I've been researching. I have 5 over-under bets that I've got locked in.
Because I want to see you guys bet. I'm ready. I just came up with the idea. I have a boner for it now. I want to see you guys bet.
All right.
Yeah.
So I already said my lock of the week was Indianapolis and KC under 57 points. But I also got Buffalo and Tennessee over 38.5, which Claudia's also got.
Yeah.
I got New England versus Washington over 43.5. I think Tom Brady's got a little bit of a chip on his shoulder after last week's performance, so he's gonna ball out. And maybe Washington scores a touchdown. So even if Washington scores 10 points, I think New England could score 32.
Mm-hmm.
Jacksonville versus Carolina over 41. I think Minshew has another good week, respectable week, three touchdowns, and Leonard Fournette just balled out last week. So that Carolina defense, really all they got is Luke Kuechly, and I don't think he can stop one man. And then Tampa Bay, New Orleans over 47.5. You said that you don't really like Tampa Bay this week.
Mm-hmm.
Their offense is going to slow down, but I think that's going to be a shootout, like the same as last week. So I'm going over 47.5 in Tampa Bay versus New Orleans.
Divisional games are weird, and those Saints-Tampa Bay games have been weird in the past.
Yep. So
yeah. So that Rams money line, Saints -3, that's like a 2-team simple parlay. I thought I might put money, but like if I had to put money on one of them I had right now, it would not be that one. But that one kind of made logical sense to me. So I have a couple bonus ones that are kind of fun.
Oh, okay. Some bonus wings? Let's hear them.
All right, so I have at plus 18,000.
Oh,
plus 18,000. $5 to win $900. The Jets go 0-16. Put $5 on it.
I could see that happening.
They play here's the thing. You know why it's so high?
I think they lose to Miami twice.
They could. The Jets are set. I was a Jets fan. They absolutely could. Darnold, I mean, let's say Darnold goes out again. I mean, that's what I'm saying. It's so. I don't think it's going to happen. I really think they're going to get to 3 or 4. But to put $5 down, they're already 0-3. They have a tough schedule coming up.
They have a really hard. They're not going to win.
I mean, they got the Patriots again. They got Dallas. I mean,
Eagles.
I mean, basically, they're going to have to win one of those 2 Miami games to not go winless. Maybe they got the Raiders at home, but I mean, the Raiders are better than them.
Dude, the Raiders are good. I like the Raiders. The Raiders are good.
It's good. I mean, it's not going to happen probably, but if to put $5 down and to get $900 back, I kind of like that bonus value on them to go 0-16.
So basically, don't buy 3 cheeseburgers from McDonald's. Put that on the Jets not win game, and you'll be a happy
and root against the Jets. Who does? I mean, other than Jets fans, everyone likes.
I can't. I don't know. I googled how to tie a noose after week 1, and I just don't ever want to talk about the Jets ever again.
All right, I got one more for my hockey friend over here. Over New Jersey Devils.
Okay.
90.5 points because I'm a Devils fan. $50 wins you 45. Fuck the Rangers. Devils, Jack Hughes, baby, all hype. Let's go.
I don't even know who that is. I don't watch that, but
he does.
What does that mean, Pete?
I mean, listen. I think the Devils are going to be better than the Rangers this year.
Oh,
but
it's not fun.
No. I respect. I'm going to agree with you.
That's not fun.
Oh well, I wanted you
next
to get
year.
That's a good point.
The year after that, the Rangers are going to win 2 Stanley Cups.
What the fuck?
In the next 6 years, 2 Stanley Cups. Book it.
All right, what's the odds on that?
Yeah, right.
Is that worse than the Jets plus 18,000 to go
Probably,
16?
but I'm going for it.
Okay.
Tons of youth coming up, and
tons of youth coming up.
I don't agree. Give me Jack Hughes, baby.
I like
Sidney Crosby.
All right. So now the time has come. Time to whip your wieners out and show how big your inches are. So let's put some money down.
So I will provide a screenshot afterwards.
Okay. Screenshot. I'll put it on
the next pod. The next pod will.
Yeah.
You know?
Well, I mean, I'm going to put it on Twitter. I'm going to put it on the show.
Okay, yeah.
At the screenshot, at the end of the show, you're going to screenshot. I'll put it at the end of the show. They're going to see that you guys, when they watch this, they're going to see you guys, they're going to see a screenshot.
I'm going to do.
They're not getting away. I'm not going to let them get away.
Yep.
What about you?
I'm doing great.
I can't bet, dude. I'm gonna do
Wait a second. No. Wait a second. You gotta put money on.
No, I'm recovering.
What, from German basketball?
Yeah, from German basketball.
From 7 months ago?
I can't send my kid to college, okay?
I can't have a girlfriend.
You can't feed the addict's addiction.
No, I'm kidding. I'll put my screenshot in.
Put like $5 on.
No, I'm gonna put $20 in on my parlay. I'm gonna put $20 in on my little parlay. Texans, Ravens, Titans, Vikings, 435.
Okay, what about you, P?
I'm going 2 singles. I'm going the under Kansas City and Indianapolis 57.5. Although I'm going to wait to see if that line moves because it is moving up more. So I might wait until Sunday because it might go higher than 57.
Mm-hmm.
Do you agree with that?
No, I don't mind you. So you're going to wait till Sunday? So the people aren't going to get the screenshots until Sunday?
I'm betting over 57.5, but I anticipate it going up higher. So
Only
take
makes
the
sense to me.
57.5, but I would wait until Sunday because I think it's going to go higher. That's what I'm saying.
Okay.
Fair.
Okay.
So I'm going with that as one single. I'm going my Browns plus 3.5 on Sunday night,
Mhm.
and I'm going my 3-team parlay: Ravens money line, Jacksonville plus 3.5,
Yeah.
and Vikings money line.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, I'm gonna get these screenshots, guys. You're
Yeah.
not gonna
I'll
not.
give it to you.
I want that.
Let me
I'll
see.
give you it.
Oh, give it to me.
I'll give it.
Give it to me, baby. Give it to me.
Which ones do I want to bet? What I'm gonna do, I'm gonna definitely put the $5 on the Jets to go on 16. But that's kind of cop. I'm gonna do more than that, but I'm definitely gonna put that just in case they do.
Okay.
Then I can say I bet.
So what are you betting?
I'm betting my
Ears on
first
the devil.
teaser. the Pats minus 8.5, the Jags plus 9.5, and the Rams plus 7.5. That teaser. I'm gonna go all in on that one. I like that one the best out of all of them.
Are you putting it on Devil Claudia? You putting the horns on it?
I don't think that's a good idea after last week.
Okay, so let me explain the Devil Claudia thing real quick, just so you guys don't understand. We play fantasy football, and I came back from church, and I told the group chat that I love church, and it humbled me, which I thought, it was like a funny thing to say, but I mean, I was being honest. And A-Claw just ran with it the complete opposite way, and hailed Satan, and roared out
Jokingly.
666.
Jokingly.
And then he has, I'll send another screenshot of Devil Claudia with his horns. Can you show him the horns? Horns. And now he lost that week very terribly. So
It did not go well.
no Devil Claudia anymore?
Well, so I was Kung Fu Claudia the first 3 games, though. I was 0-3. Devil Claudia's 0-1.
I'm changing mine this week too, by the way.
I don't understand. Yours is the Chubb. It's something
I don't
like
even
Chubb.
have Chubb.
You don't even have Chubb. You haven't had
Yeah,
Chubb.
I gotta change it.
Yeah.
I'll change it.
All right. Well, I mean, the Doe Babies. I don't even know the Doe Baby. I don't even know. I'm doing pretty well. I just don't want to do my own horn. That's the thing. Now I know what it's like to be like Bill Belichick and Tom Brady because they just run a good franchise. Like,
They run it for years.
Yeah,
I
I
won
run it.
last year, so
Yeah.
you can't really say.
Well, like right now, like what I'm saying is like right now, I would think that like I feel good.
You're more like Gardner Minshew right now.
No.
Yeah.
No. I think maybe like a more prestigious, maybe like the Lakers and Shaq when they had Kobe and stuff like that when they won like
Dude, you weren't even going to bet.
What bet?
I'm going to say, first off,
What are you talking about?
your first 4 weeks have been a fluke.
Oh, my first 4 weeks have been a fluke.
You've been a fluke.
Okay,
yes.
okay.
I'm just going to put that out there.
All right,
And also, you better put some money on some of your bets this week.
I'm gonna put my money on now. I have to screenshot it.
Okay?
People are gonna think I'm a fraud.
You're telling us to screenshot, you better put money on.
I
At
ain't
least
no
20
fraud. I ain't no fraud. I'm not doing all that. All right. So we're going to wrap up. This has been Doe from the Doe Pod. Thank you guys so much for watching. And obviously, we're going to be on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, and wherever you get your podcasts. Stitcher. And then I've been with Pistol Pete, Parlay Pete, and Dr. Claudie, the
Teaser geezer.
teaser geezer. Can you tell them why you called the teaser geezer, by the way?
Because of my hairline, and I like teasers.
Oh.
Because he's bald. All right. So I just want to put that in there. All right. And cut.
So, guys, next week we're going to talk